So, how much rice will fit into a 6-gallon food-safe container? Well, I found out today. Hello and welcome to Sweet Home, California. My name is Jennifer, and I got two 20-pound bags of Calrose rice that is actually made in California. Yeah, California has a lot of water problems, but yet somehow we managed to grow rice, which is like very water intensive. So on the plus side, I'm happy that it's made here in America, but on the other side of the coin, I'm like, why are we making rice in drought-stricken California? Isn't there another state that's got more water that can make rice? Anyhow, you don't want to keep your rice in a bag like this for long-term storage. It's not air proof. The air goes in and out pretty easily. Also, I had seen on other channels that when you keep your rice in a bag like this, or you keep it long term, no matter what kind of packaging it's originally in, there are little bugs in there. That is just a natural part. It doesn't normally cause any harm, but over time they do hatch, and then they can contaminate your rice. And some things that you can do to mitigate against that is to freeze it for several days in a deep freezer, or you can also heat it in an oven. So I opted to do the freezing. I put it in for our deep freezer for 3 days, and I took it out. I was a little concerned because the bag, condensation forms on the outside of the bag. So I wanted it to get to room temperature and be at room temperature for a little while before I open it up and put it into my food safe containers. And when I did see some little black specks that kind of look like parts of insects. So in the directions, it does say that when you're making your rice, it says rinse lightly, and then cook at least 2 cups of rice for the best result. So now I can see why you want to rinse your rice off. Just like with any other vegetable or fruit that you buy from the store, things can get in it. Things can contaminate it. And if you're keeping it for long-term storage, then you definitely want to make sure that anything that might be in there that might still be living, that you kill it off. So freeze it for several days or put it in the oven. Low heat, very low heat, just long enough that it kills anything that might be in there. I think like whatever the lowest setting of your oven is, I think like 200 degrees for 20 minutes. Anyhow, the answer for how many pounds of rice will fit in a 6-gallon container is at least 40. This is a 6-gallon container that I got, and it was already labeled rice, so that's where I wanted to put my rice. And I am not completely full, and I have a copy of one of the bags in there, so I can remember what my ratio is. This particular rice calls for 1 cup of rice to 1 1/4 cup of water. So anyhow, probably all would have fit. 40 pounds probably would have fit perfectly in my 5-gallon container, but I don't feel like changing labels around, so I'm just going to keep it in this one, even though it's a little big. So anyhow, God bless, and I hope that you are taking the opportunity to store a bit long term, and that way you can be a blessing to others if anything were to happen to our food supply, or for those that can't afford it. Anyhow, I'll talk to you later. Bye.